Hey, I'm Pranay. So in this series, I'll be looking at different YC startups and analyzing them and looking at how they do various things, such as their target audience, market trends, and what fundamental problems they solve. And first, we'll be going over Fira. So today, I'm going to be describing the startup Fira. So what's the product? Fira is basically simple on the surface, but it's much more than what it looks like. It's an AI financial research assistant, but under the hood, it's a purpose-built, source-citing, UK-focused analyst that works with you. So you can ask it various things, including perform general research on data scattered across reports and filings. It gives you a breakdown with revenue for FY23 in a table, and gives you a description of each category. As you can see, retail concessions, revenue, share of total with a description. And it shows you the total retail revenue. It's like ChatGPT, except if ChatGPT trained at Goldman and showed its receipts. So the fundamental problem Fira actually solves is the fact that analysts are buried under PDFs. A typical UK filing is over 150 pages. You're scanning for one number, one fact, or maybe a specific financial point you want to find, and you have to spend hours manually extracting these metrics, verifying them, and transcribing them into Excel sheets or memos. While current AIs exist, they aren't able to do it as well as intended, and they aren't specified. Meanwhile, LLMs like GPT also hallucinate. Well, the solution that Fira proposes is that it reads everything: filings, transcripts, scanned documents, and builds a custom verified knowledge base from which it gains its data. As you can see, going through financial statements. Want 5-year revenue for CAGR for 20 companies? Done. And it shows the formulas and processes went through. And click. It's ready to drop into slides. You're collaborating with a junior analyst that doesn't sleep and knows where every number came from. That's what Fira actually shows. So the target user, or who this is for, is primarily investment analysts, M&A teams, and private equity firms, or research-heavy funds with UK exposure, especially the ones that are working with UK-listed companies where filings are dense, unstructured, and fragmented, or very long and can't give you the proper depth of the data you're looking for, which you can see Fira can obviously give you. Okay, so about the competition, let's be real. This space is heating up. As we can see, Fira is definitely not the only solution you can use for something like this. AlphaSense owns enterprise document search, Bloomberg GPT is a chasing breath, new AI tools like Brightwave and Portrait do generative reporting, and even AIs like ChatGPT and Grok can do comprehensive deep searching of documents. But here's why Fira is actually different. So firstly, it has a specific focus or scope of being UK first, and it's built upon a specific purpose, and it isn't generic. So every answer is provably correct and sorted from filings, as you can see right here, 1, 2. And it's workflow native, which means it's exportable to tables, Excel integrations, and PDF uploads, which means that it can easily come into your workflow and isn't that hard to actually use. It's stated to be an agentic AI, which means it can go through steps iteratively to give you the best responses possible while being specified towards its specific use case. It's just not a smarter search, but it's a new layer of trusted automation in the financial stack for investment firms who have to go through multiple pages of documents for what they want. It allows them to not focus on going through hundreds of documents, but instead allows them to actually fix deals. Right now, they're going from UK filings, questions, and answers with sources. Ask Fira to compare 5 targets across 12 KPIs, get an investment memo, or a segment breakdown ready to go. Fira isn't trying to replace analysts, but it's just removing the 60% of your job that's copy and paste hell and allows you to focus on the major decisions. So here's the question: would you trust an AI with your next pitch book, helping you go through records? But more importantly, would you invest in Fira? Comment your take. in my opinion, as an observer, I would invest in Fira, seeing the complex research and agentic nature they've used to develop this solution.